And then I kept getting distracted by Shirley and crying because I'm just so thankful that that is happening. Like, finally. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Stars Themselves. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I'm going to be watching and reacting to Doctor Who, The Giggle 60th Anniversary Special, number 3. I saw the original 60th anniversary trailer, so I've seen those clips of this. Many months ago, I saw some behind the scenes clips, which is why I wasn't surprised when I saw people fighting each other in the end of the last episode. So I don't know a lot about the Toymaker. I did watch the cartoon Celestial Toymaker episode. Not really cartoon, but more like just stills, actually, months ago, way before they're remaking it in the animated version now. It was very interesting. The Celestial Toymaker seems like quite a foe. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he is like, and I have a theory that I think is not unique to me. I think other people have this theory too, that maybe the Toymaker has been kind of playing with things, pulling the strings, being a puppeteer a bit for the last couple episodes, although I think I heard somewhere that Russell said that that all the 3 episodes are not really fully intertwined. I don't know how true that is, but I guess we'll find out. I also heard that the clips from the last episode of Wilf, of Bernard Cribbins, may have been the last and only scene that they filmed with him. I don't know, I still have some hope that he might have some scenes early in the episode, or maybe they'll have some salvaged footage of some little things and they'll put it somewhere in this episode, hopefully. But yeah, it sounds like unfortunately they weren't able to do much filming with him because his health really declined. Yeah, I have notes from last time. David Tennant is so good with villains. Like, when he was like, oh, I see. When something is gone, it keeps existing. It was so good, and it gave me major Kilgrave vibes. Kilgrave is like... David Tennant's portrayal of Kilgrave is one of the best villain portrayals I've ever seen, I think. So he's so good at playing villains, and that line just was so Kilgrave in the best way, so creepy. He just did an incredible job with that. I feel like I saw a lot of emotional expression from 10, 11, and 12 being reflected in 14, which was really exciting. It's really cool to see how David can kind of pull little pieces from the past Doctors, just like every other Doctor has had to do, because that's part of this show, that like the character may change his face and change his personality here and there, but he still maintains some of the core Doctor things and carries things through each regeneration, which is really cool. I have high expectations for this episode. I'm also very nervous. I'm so anxious. I have tissues, finally, and I have some tea because my throat is hurting. But I'm super anxious about this because I've heard that it's huge. Russell himself gave a warning on social media that, like, if you can't watch the episode right away, like, stay away from the internet, essentially. Because there will be clips everywhere, clips all over social media, all over YouTube. I guess we'll see if that happens. I have been staying away from social media today to avoid any spoilers. Obviously, we know that David Tennant is regenerating in this episode into Ncuti Gatwa. How that's going to happen, I don't know. I did hear a rumor about some possibilities surrounding that regeneration regarding multiples. I don't know if those leaks are true, and I kind of don't want them to be. But at the same time, Russell has been saying that this is going to be a huge episode with, like, big implications and is going to be very controversial. And I don't know what that means, and it scares me, and I don't know what to expect, and I'm really scared that I'm not going to like whatever this controversial thing is. That said, this episode looks like a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to see Ncuti. I feel like I'm gonna be just over the moon when he shows up. This just seems like a really intense episode. Hopefully I can handle it with all the anxiety. Yeah, I think I should leave it at that and just get into it because I don't want to talk any longer, and I'm super excited to see this episode, also super terrified to see it. But yeah, I guess this is kind of a moment in history. Hey, interrupting for a second. I don't know what that was. I do offer memberships on this channel, so if you're interested in that, if you're interested in full-length reactions or just interested in polls to help me decide what to watch next, definitely consider becoming a member. I have a link in the description. If you can't find the join button, you are welcome to join if you would like to. Now, back to the video. My arms are too long. Look. That was terrible. I'm sure it was terrible, but I wanted to do that. I mean, it's done. I did it. We're here, but I'm not an actor. Okay, let's get into it. I need to make sure the captions are correct, and they are. Okay. I'm so nervous. Ooh, beautiful. 1925 Soho. That is so beautiful. Oh, is this Germany? People were saying that he's a German toy maker, posing as a German toy maker. It is.
Guten Tag, kommen into the warm. It is raining, is it not?
I love German. I've been trying to learn it since I was a kid.
Such beautiful pink-faced Dollen, yeah.
He's putting that on so much.
I just want this, really.
Ah, Stuki.
Ah. Yeah.
We leave the family all alone. Poor Stuki Sue. And
Oh gosh. Terrifying.
the widow and the orphans will be crying.
No, just him.
Yeah, I didn't know about that being the first image ever put on live television or whatever until I found out about this episode from some leaks. Kind of wish I didn't know that.
She will not miss it. She will never miss anything ever again.
Oh, chills. Oh my gosh, and that laugh.
You must be used to sunnier climes.
Oh, wow.
The inventor man, wunderbar. What is he being invented?
Wunderbar.
It's a new thing.
Called television. The same laugh. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea this was a thing until the leaks about this episode.
We're not going to catch fire, are we? That's why we need Stucky Bill. No man could sit underneath that temperature.
Wait, was that true? I don't know. Thankfully that didn't get me. Is the toy maker in his head? Or is that just a memory? Yikes. Also, I'm wearing this blazer thing because the toy maker wears a suit. Although, I don't think his suit has a blazer. I don't remember. I think he... No, he does have a blazer because he's got tails, I think. But yeah. Anyway, I'm wearing this because the toy maker wears a suit. I was trying to figure out what to wear that would, like, fit. So, this is the best I had. And of course, my TARDIS and Sonic necklace. Wow. Music is so good.
What are you doing?
I can't drive.
Okay, which means...
There he is!
Everyone started thinking they're right. All the time.
Oh. Interesting.
If you try to argue, they go mad.
Wow, cool concept.
I've always been right.
Yeah, clearly you're affected too, bud. Oh, that was Wilf in the wheelchair. Oh, I wonder if that was like a placeholder because they didn't have a clip with him. Somebody's acting, but it may be a stunt double. Not stunt double, but a double. Oh, yeah, they keep covering his face. I feel like they didn't have any clips for this of him. That's really sad. Wow, the sing-songy version of his laugh. That was great. Are we going to unit? We are. Yeah, I know that. They just came and picked him up. Of course we're going to unit. And of course the callback to the 50th anniversary with the TARDIS being carried by the helicopter. So good. And the unit tower is magical. And here comes Kate.
Charlie, you can't be serious.
Surely you can't be serious.
Stuart.
She looks great.
Out and proud and defending
What's that on her arm? Oh. Oh.
What do we do this time, Doctor? How do we fight the human race?
I love her so much. How do we fight the human race, though? This is such a good premise. Oh, the music.
Oh, no way.
Oh.
That is the best news,
Oh.
Madeley. Hello.
Oh. I knew she was going to be in this, too. I don't know anything about her from Classic Who, but I know she was a companion.
Doctors in the room report.
Same increase in every country.
Wow, also, just realizing she got out of her wheelchair, which means she's an ambulatory wheelchair user, potentially? Which is everything? Oh gosh, oh, terrifying.
Of the Blinks.
Hello, the...
Blinks. Can we trust this guy?
I think I need to show you.
Yes, let's see what this spike is.
I'm just asking. Is that a problem?
I think you'll find that I'm in charge here.
Yeah. Kind of dangerous to be letting Kate Lethbridge Stewart be off of this because she is quite a leader.
Some sort of conspiracy. What are you hiding?
What?
I've seen you walk. I've seen you walking. Don't you...
Kate! No! Is that really what she thinks, though? I mean, a lot of people do, and I know that's because of, like, ignorance and, you know, lack of exposure, but... Okay. Wow. Oh, that's so sweet. He's being so kind. It makes me wonder if it really is, like...
I'm so
okay,
sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate you apologizing. So, it can't be that it's actually what they think, unless it's, like, all the things that they think slightly become absolute, maybe. I'm talking so much, I'm sorry. This is really good, though.
Not me. Not Granddad.
Right, I was gonna ask how is Donna not being covered? Time travel. They've all time traveled.
Maybe long-term travel in the TARDIS puts you out of sync.
Yeah.
Can't you give everyone a Z-Dex?
Imagine trying that.
Right, exactly. I'm actually so obsessed with the fact that...
Anti-Z-Dex.
Oh wait, that was Trinity Wells! Oh my gosh! I'm obsessed with the fact that Shirley is an ambulatory wheelchair user. Like, this is... I'm overjoyed by that. I'll have to talk about it more later.
Double checked. It's not like the old Archangel network.
Archangel!
What if it's a tune? Because I spent 6 months teaching my daughter how to play the...
Best temp in Chiswick.
You look at these 7 peaks, like this.
Musical notes?
Maybe it's music. A classic arpeggio.
La
La la la la la la la.
Mm-hmm. Everyone knows that tune. It's just like the Master.
Negative.
Just the humans.
I love this. There's so many chills. I'm so excited about this. Oh, so it actually came from that puppet somehow. I thought that was just... Wow. Okay.
But I've never seen him before, so how do I know that laugh?
Mm-hmm.
Has been hiding in every screen ever since.
Oh gosh, that's terrifying. Subliminal messaging. Oh my gosh. Cool shot.
We would have found it.
Oh, what, because you're so clever? Scream.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Wow. Wow. Oof, that transition and the sound. Oh.
The human race might be clever. It's also savage and venal and relentless.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's human. That's you. That's who you are. Using your intelligence to be stupid. Poisoning the world.
Wow. Yeah.
Hating each other. You've never needed any help with that. Something else is using your worst attributes. Playing with you.
Mm-hmm. Playing your games and winning.
Play your vicious games and win.
All world leaders are being affected by the Giggle.
You have my permission.
The Giggle. I love that.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh. You have my permission. Was she asking for his permission as president of the world? Is that still a thing?
You're brilliant. Hello.
Oh, I was wondering when he was going to connect with her.
So I got a lift off a Zingo and came back to Earth.
What's a Zingo?
It's the thing you get a lift off.
Oh.
I've got nothing. My family are all gone, remember? Kate offered me a job and here I am.
Oh, that's precious. I should watch some of her run. Man, Kate looks so good.
You should think about joining UNIT.
She loves recruiting people.
120 plus 5 weeks holiday.
Done.
Is she actually gonna do that? Love that.
22 Frith Street, Soho, W1D4RF.
Love it. Off we go.
You're not going without me.
You're not going without me. What about your family, Donna? I guess they're safe, right? Wherever they are. This is so exciting. I love this. I want them to go in period clothing, but I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't know. Maybe they will. That'd be fun. No.
What about Mel? I just keep thinking, all this time, you've never mentioned her.
So many companions, man. How do you mention all of them? Yeah,
If I started talking about everyone I'd ever met, we'd still be in the TARDIS.
Exactly.
You just keep charging on.
Yes, because I'm busy.
You are busy every second of every day.
Yeah, likes it that way.
I saw you, Doctor. I got a glimpse inside your mind, and it's like you're staggering. Maybe that's why your old face came back. You're wearing yourself out.
The question is, where did Stooky Bill come from?
And why did he make a noise like that? Because that's what the toy maker did. I'm gonna sneeze. I cannot have a sneeze attack while watching this.
Ball is the first game ever being invented.
He called it when he killed him.
The effortless catching, I love it. But they keep appearing. There's more than there should be. It's impossible.
That is the final ball of all. Yeah.
The ding, oh my gosh. He's deliberately doing this to pull the doctor
Go
out.
back to the TARDIS.
Ooh, he's scared.
You never tell me to do that.
Oh, but he is recognizing me.
Oh, what a great place to have that line. Oh, cool way to show that. Wow.
We meet again, Doctor.
Okay, he dropped the accent. Good. That accent was terrible, in my opinion. I don't know.
What was this?
That's back.
Hide and seek!
What is that episode with the fears in the hotel? Gosh, I don't remember what it's called. Sure you know what I'm talking about. Fears and faith and everything.
I've seen some things with you, but they had a sort of logic.
I think the toy maker's a bit of something else.
This is impossible. How does it exist?
That's what unravels me. All the laws I cling to, gone.
The toy maker probably enjoys that.
When I was young, I was so sure of myself I made a terrible mistake.
I beat the toy maker, I won his game, but now he's here.
Yeah, I remember that because I watched that episode, like I said, but it's corrupted, so a lot of it didn't have actual footage, just audio.
And I think it's all because of me. Because I got clever, didn't I?
Manipulated people into taking their own. We'll call back to that line.
I played a game and let him in.
Oh, that's what the salt did? That's what he's thinking?
Power of a god and he's driven the human race mad with a puppet.
You always say...
Oh, what do I say? What do I say? Because I'm always so...
He's tired of losing, tired of doing things that make things happen.
Take away the toys.
Oh.
What am I?
Oh.
What am I now? I don't know if I can save your life this time.
It's not about me.
I guess it is.
Maybe I'll save you.
Oh.
You big idiot. Dice don't know what the dice did last time. Games don't have a memory.
Find the right door?
Yeah, it is definitely like that episode. I cannot remember the name of it. Oh, the God Complex. How appropriate, too. The toy maker has a God Complex, I'm sure. Yikes.
What happened?
I bought a toy.
Oh.
Lift you up. I'll take the weight, okay? Ready?
Is that it? Does he have a body anymore? Oh, he does have a body. Maybe.
I couldn't stop hearing it.
Oh. Oh, he became a puppet.
Giggle in my head.
Oh, yikes. Oh, gosh. Oh, right. From the trailer. Oh, gosh. Terrifying.
Dance and I prance, but I can never go home again.
Wow.
What would Mummy say if she saw me like this?
Thought I was clever. I thought I was clever.
Wow.
If this is a trick, I will kill you.
What?
I'm poor wee Stookie Sue. They took my bill away. I'm on him every day. Stookie babbies can't sleep.
Now it's time to die.
My name's Donna. Now I think you're a goner.
Oh, her theme. Oh my gosh.
He met eine Friend called Amy Pott, and he loved Amy Pott.
He'd be liking the redheads.
What's with all the redhead slander in this episode? Oh my gosh.
Touched by the weeping angel.
Oh, way to just hurt him.
Old age.
Yeah, she did do that.
He was meeting Clara. Was killed by a bird.
She still survives in her last second of life.
Well, that's all right then.
No.
Bill. But she was killed.
But her consciousness survives.
The flux was killing everything.
I challenge you to a game.
I came to this universe with such delight.
What is he, truly? Doctor said something about what he is.
With supernovas, turned galaxies into spinning
Seems like
tops.
he's not limited by a body.
The master. I sealed him for all eternity inside my gold tooth.
What?
There's only one player I didn't dare face. The one who waits.
Who's that?
Oh, I thought he was the one who waits.
I ran.
What do you mean?
That's someone else's game.
A lot of foreshadowing in these specials.
I made every opinion supreme. That's the game of the 21st century.
Hmm.
And they cancel.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
Highest card win.
But he'll cheat.
No. Shame. That's the one thing he won't do.
Hmm.
The only rules the Toymaker follows are the rules of the game. They bind
Wow.
his entire existence.
Wow. This is so cool. And weird.
I won the game many years ago. You won today. Leaves us equal. Two players are bound by one inviolable rule.
Best of
Just
three.
2 out of 3, yeah.
Let's make it 2023.
Oh, wow. So, oh my gosh. I'm already running. Oh my gosh. So I guess we'll see him again in the present. Wow. Yeah, like I said, he's not bound by a body. Like, he just vanished. He's like, he doesn't exist in this dimension or something? I don't even understand it, but very interesting character.
Keep an eye on that.
Wow, you really want to bring that in there? That's a little spooky.
Donna needs access to the subframe. There is no one in London faster on a keyboard. The links, I need all mesh reflectors on Earth translated into digital 5.
Mesh reflector.
Interesting that we're just trusting the blinks. No idea where the blinks came from. Maybe it's a classic Who thing?
Something entered this world in 1925. This thing can get from 1925 to now like stepping through a door.
Yeah.
If we can find the entrance, maybe we can turn it into an exit.
Not gonna be that easy.
An elemental force.
Elemental force.
Beyond the rules of the
okay.
universe.
Yeah, wow.
There is order and chaos.
What is that? What? Someone's ringtone?
Could you turn that off, please?
Who is that?
It's nobody. It's the Toymaker. This is what that's from in the trailer, the teeny little clips. I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Oh gosh. Yeah, catch her, please. Oh gosh, okay.
contain him!
How?
No, don't!
Yeah, you can't contain an elemental force.
They're dead. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Kate! When will you learn to listen to the doctor?
When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Your solutions don't work when he knows what's best. Oh my gosh. I love that that's what the rose petals came from. Way to make an entrance. Wow. This is not something I ever thought I'd see in Doctor Who, but here we are. Doctor Who loves reinventing itself.
But how does he do it? Is that what he does?
I'm trying to listen, but I'm getting emotional over ambulatory wheelchair user as a prominent character. I'll have to talk about it later. Attention.
Begun mit der Laser und der Bang und der Boom.
Und der Bang und der Boom.
I said 9!
No. Oh, yikes. Gosh, that's terrifying. Kind of wonder if this is what's gonna kill him, but I don't know. It would be a first, I think. The Doctor regenerated in his final episode in the middle of the episode.
I don't understand why you're so small! You can turn bullets into flowers! Think of the good you could do.
Oh, of course he would look at it this way. He always does.
You know full well this is merely a phase.
Right, exactly. Yeah, he's not contained by a body.
All that exists is to win or to lose.
Why? Where did he come from?
Come with me. Leave this tiny world. We can be celestial.
I really don't know what's gonna happen.
Your fight is with me!
I really do think he's gonna die here.
One more day!
I didn't think I'd be this emotional about this because he's only been here for 3 episodes.
He's not dying alone.
Not this time.
I'm gonna be with him.
And so am I.
Because Tan regenerated alone.
It's not dying.
I know.
It's like dying.
Every single one of you is fantastic.
Oh, I need to see. I've got tears in my eyes.
It's time.
Oh. Last words. Oh, yes! Oh, perfect! That is the...
Could you pull?
What?
Pull each way. Feels different this time.
What? No, okay, oh gosh. The leaks were true. The leaks were true?
You're me.
Not me. Don't you stand there. Push.
I don't know how I feel about this. He said it was gonna be controversial. Did the toy maker do that?
By generation. There's no such thing. Supposed to be a myth, but...
Look at me.
Mel, what do you think?
I think you're beautiful.
Did he have to not have pants on? That's one thing, but also, did the toy maker do this, or...
I challenge you to a game.
Ooh, that was cool.
There's 2 of you.
Yeah.
I'm the doctor.
And I'm the doctor.
Wow, hearing Ncuti say I'm the doctor, that was great.
You did this, but you doubled us.
Yeah, so it was the toy maker that did it.
I accept your challenge.
Okay. So, maybe the spin-off series that's been teased will be a 14th Doctor spin-off series?
Catch. It's a simple game, really, but I think if you drop it, you lose.
Okay, that's risky. But I guess Satsuma's, right? He's pretty good at catching things. But when does it end?
Hey! I'm on your side!
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is the middle of the episode, isn't it? It's probably getting close to like the 3rd part now. Yeah, when does this end? That's what, I guess it ends when somebody drops it, right? Okay. Okay. What now, toy maker?
Banish you from existence.
Oh, okay.
Forever.
Really? So he's banishing himself from existence because he's confined by the rules of the game?
Please.
Wow.
My legions are coming.
Legions, yikes. Oh, it reset that? Okay, well that's good. Okay.
Take it to the deepest vault.
Can we get Ncuti some clothes, please?
But how many died down there?
You can't save everyone.
Why not?
Come here. I've got you. Yeah? It's okay. I'm here.
Wow. Okay, really just get him some clothes, but... Oh, the master, oh gosh. Of course. Wow, that was precious. I'll have to talk about that later.
One thing you need in this place is a chair.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Been running on fumes.
Running on fumes, so he's not gonna last then.
That doctor that first met the toy maker never, ever stopped.
So Ncuti's like a restart?
River Song. Sarah Jane has gone. Can you believe that for a second?
I loved her.
I loved her. And Rose. But the Time War, Pandorica, we fought the gods of Ragnarok. I'm fine because you fix yourself.
You're saying you need to stop.
I don't know how.
I can tell you. I stayed in one place and I lived day after day.
Would drive me mad.
Exactly, yeah.
You changed your face and then you found me. Do you know why? To come home.
But I could never let the TARDIS go.
Yeah.
What if?
Yes, okay. I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't say it when they first went into the TARDIS and were like, what's going on?
What if the toy maker's domain is still lingering? Just for a few seconds while we're in a state of play.
A state of play?
Hey, watch this, watch this. Watch.
Okay, this would make it so much better.
We won the game. You get a prize, honey. Here is mine.
Oh my gosh.
I am so sorry.
Completely nuts.
Yeah, it is, but it's great, because he needed that. There's no way he can just stop.
Oh, no.
Oh, awesome.
You finally caught up with the 21st
I
century.
love that. It's gonna be slightly different, or is this, yeah, it's this, oh. It's the same but a jukebox. Alright. I still don't know how I feel about this, but I'm glad he has a TARDIS regardless. Of course. He's taking the jukebox one. Why wouldn't he? This is his theme, right? I think I listened to it a couple months ago. It's part of his theme anyway.
Whoa. You weren't going to leave without saying goodbye.
Of course he was. That's very you.
If you don't mind, there is a great big universe out there calling, and I've got to get going.
He's younger because you came after him.
Okay, kid, I love you. Get out.
Not doing that again.
Yeah, run, guys. Alright.
Good luck.
Oh, yes. So,
The TARDIS just parked in the background in the garden.
did you drive?
No, I got a lift off a Zingo.
She looked at me, the warrior queen of the Faluth, and she said, "Now, you will marry me."
Of course.
Don't go sneaking off to Mars.
Again.
What's that mean?
Is that what the spin-off is gonna be?
Grandad, where is he? Oh, shooting moles.
I gave the moles a force field. I love them all. I love them.
Gave them a force field.
Grandad and all.
I guess they're gonna leave Wilf alive in the story. Sweet.
Funny thing is, I fought all those battles for all those years. And now I know what for. This. I've never been so happy in my life.
Okay. I don't know how I feel. Russell said it would be a controversial episode. I think he was right. It's always weird when the Doctor regenerates. It's always a jarring sort of experience. It's always I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this sort of thing. And then I always end up liking the Doctor, pretty much always. But this is quite different. I understand, like, in the initial regeneration, I understand Ncuti took David Tennant's button up and his tie, so clearly they had to exchange clothing in some way, because the Doctor, David Tennant's Doctor, had just like an undershirt and then that vest and then the pants. So clearly they exchanged things, and if Ncuti had been wearing pants when he came out of David Tennant, then David Tennant would have to have not been wearing pants. So I guess it makes sense that he wasn't wearing any pants, but it's also like, well, Jodie regenerated into David Tennant and the clothes regenerated with them. So why couldn't that happen here? I mean, it had never happened before and it was weird, but like, why couldn't that have happened here? It's probably not a big deal to a lot of people that he wasn't wearing pants. I guess I have a problem with it because, well, I'm thinking back to Rory now, thinking about, like, there are soldiers all around my house and I'm in my pants. So it's not the first time they've done that in this show. And then there was Blink and Nightingale, her brother. So yeah, it's not the first time, I guess. I guess it's jarring when it's the Doctor. I don't know. Anyway, that was part of the thing that made me unsure about it, but also the concept of David Tennant's Doctor just living on, him staying with Donna and her family. I think a lot of people who love Donna as a companion, like, she's their favorite companion, the whole concept of her being the Doctor's best friend, I guess that makes some sense for people who feel that way. I like Donna and I really enjoyed her run, but she's not my favorite companion. The concept of the Doctor never being happier in his life, I have mixed feelings about, because I'm like, okay, well, all the other times that he was very happy, even cried happy tears, humany womany in the Christmas special with Matt Smith, something, The Widow in the Wardrobe. He has been happy, but he's never been happy without a sense of impending danger or loss or continued responsibility. And I guess now he feels a weight lifted because he knows there's another version of himself, or there is himself, I guess, going around on adventures saving people and planets and stuff. So it's not on his shoulders, at least not completely anymore. And not only that, but he had, like, that's one thing I did like about this a lot, was that, Ncuti's Doctor was able to communicate with him in a way that no one else can, because he fully understood him and everything he'd been through, and he knew what he needed to hear. Because the Doctor has a lot of pain and a lot of insecurity and a lot of anxiety and fear and grief, all sorts of things in there. And often what comes out of his mouth is like, who am I? Am I a good man? What am I? What's my purpose now? What do I do now? All this sort of stuff. And it's like really hard for him to be the only one who understands what he's feeling. And he says those things out loud to his companions, and they can only do so much for comforting and very little for understanding. But Ncuti's Doctor was him. He was the next regeneration of him, so he understands all of their history. To have him look him in the eyes and be like, it's okay, like, I got you. It's almost like healing your inner child in a way. It's like going through therapy and communicating with your inner child and giving them the love and comfort and protection and sense of wholeness, I guess, that no one else can really give them, because you understand them more than anyone else. And it kind of felt like that sort of moment, like Ncuti was hugging him and holding him like, you are me and I understand you and I'm here for you and I know everything that you've ever been through, and it's okay. And like, it's okay to be sad about that. Just having that like personification of this person who is you, but is also someone else, and who can speak directly to you in the places that you need to be spoken to and in the way that you need to be spoken to, and even hold you in the way that you need to be held in that moment. I think that was really beautiful. That's the one thing that I really enjoyed about this concept, was Ncuti just being the only person who gets it. And he seems very charismatic and goofy and fun, lots of smiles, which is exciting. I don't know, I think I'm having a hard time with the concept of the Doctor feeling like Donna is his family, which I realize may ruffle many people's feathers, and I apologize if you are a big fan of her, if you feel upset about what I'm saying, but it's just my opinion, and I'm not trying to say anyone else's opinion is less valuable. If you think differently, if you love this, then great. That's wonderful. I just have a hard time with it. I think it was really special to me that in Matt's era that Amy and Rory were literally his in-laws. They were his actual family, and he actually spent time with them and had dinner with them. And it was like one of the rare times that he really spent time with one of his companions' families. Just that connection that he had with them as his actual in-laws and his best friends, and then River as his wife. And it was just so special to me, I think. So I think that's part of why it's so hard for me to accept this new reality of him. Of course, it's a future different version of him, but of him just kind of deciding that Donna is his family and Donna's family is his family, and considering himself her brother, essentially. And I think that's just something I'm going to have to get past in my own head, because I think I'm just so attached to the other storylines that it's like, well, realistically, like, the Doctor lives infinitely, essentially. So of course the Doctor's family and close friends are going to morph and, well, not morph, but they're going to cycle. I guess they're going to change. Amy and Rory are long gone now, and River is too, supposedly, although I'd love to see her come back at some point. But yeah, I guess I have a hard time with it too, because like they've been apart for so long. Like Donna and the Doctor haven't seen each other for so long. And I guess part of that attachment too is probably the responsibility he feels from having erased her memories and having had her go through all of that trauma, and then giving it back to her, or her getting it back, her letting it go and keeping the memory of him and all that. I mean, I think that there's some level of regret, or maybe not regret, but just there's an attachment there, because her goodbye initially was very painful. So yeah, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I have many mixed feelings about it, and I hope that people understand when watching my reaction that I don't want to be a toxic fandom member and start saying all this mean stuff about the show, because I do love this show, and it does change and it does shift and it grows, and things aren't always as they used to be, and that's part of what I love about it. So naturally things are changing again, and I am really looking forward to seeing the Christmas special, The Church on Ruby Road. But yeah, for now, I have mixed feelings. Also, I said many times I was going to talk about the ambulatory wheelchair user as Shirley. Yeah, that was hitting me a lot, because I am part of the disabled community and I use a cane sometimes, not all the time. I have many times considered getting a walker or rollator for my really hard days. I've even considered getting a wheelchair, but I don't think that my life is in a place right now where that would actually be helpful. But yeah, basically I am part of the disabled community, and I have many disabled friends, and through being part of that community, I've unlearned over many years lots of ableist beliefs that I had in myself. And if you haven't heard of ableism is discrimination against disabled people or in favor of non-disabled people. In the many years that I've been part of this community, I've had to unlearn a lot of things, and I'm still working on that. And one of those things was the belief that has been so instilled in society that people who are wheelchair users are exclusively paralyzed, and that if they ever get out of their wheelchair or move their legs or anything like that, then they must not need their wheelchair. That's like, that's a big thing. And it's not only been a big thing in society, but it's been a big thing in media. There's so many movies and shows that play off of that stereotype. I don't know if stereotype isn't even the thing, that they play off of that outdated, not that it was ever in date, I don't know what to say. They play off of that ableist belief for laughs, for upset, for making someone look bad in shows. Even I hate to say it, sadly, the Unicorn and the Wasp from Doctor Who, from Donna's era. I don't remember the guy's name, but there was a guy in that episode who had been sick for a while and needed a wheelchair for a while, and then he just kept using the wheelchair even when he didn't need it to keep his wife around. And then that was a big reveal, and he got out of his wheelchair and everyone was like, oh, And, you know, he was like, oh, I just did it to keep you around. And it's just another example of media using that harmful idea that society has adopted for so many years, and so many people still don't know that it's harmful and that it's not true. This idea that people who are in wheelchairs must be paralyzed, and if they're not, then they're faking it. That's just such a painful and false and harmful idea that really needs to be shifted. And I've been working in the past several years since being in the disabled community to try to break down those lies and those stereotypes, but it is so ingrained in society that it's like, it's just, people don't think about it. Well, people don't know. People don't know. That's the biggest thing, because I didn't know before I realized I was disabled myself and I joined the community and sought out people like me. I didn't realize a lot of stuff that was really false and really harmful. And I've had to be kind of a voice of change and awareness in the lives of my family and friends and in myself. I've had to do a lot of research and work a lot on my education and exposure because, yeah, there's just so much that society in general does not do well when it comes to disability, and that I could go on about that forever, but I won't. Summing it all up, cutting that story short because it's a very long story, it just means so much to have a character like Shirley who is an ambulatory wheelchair user, and that's not remarkable. It's not like in the show, that's not a huge deal. The story isn't focused on her wheelchair. We don't know why she's in the wheelchair, and we don't have to know. She is a prominent character and a helpful character, and she is a scientist, and she's brilliant and funny and sarcastic, and I really love that. I've been seeing more and more disability representation in media lately, and it just fills my soul and it makes me cry. And it makes me so thankful that things are changing, because as things change in media, things change in life, and awareness becomes more and more common, and access, hopefully, becomes the norm. And yeah, I truly hope, and I have hope, that the future will be accessible, even though that feels so far down the road. But characters like Shirley and like the guy, I don't remember his name, from Met Cadets. There's a Netflix, I think it's Netflix, kids show called Met Cadets, and there's a man with a prosthetic leg who uses crutches occasionally until he gets this robotic suit, and he's like a hero. We've got Echo coming up, and she is deaf and has a prosthetic leg, and she's like a fighter. There's also apparently going to be a prominent character in Wish, new Disney movie coming out, that is disabled. And she uses a cane, and she's a young woman, and she's the best friend of the protagonist, and that I'm so looking forward to. I was not really interested in Wish until I found that out, and now I just want to see it just for that, because I use a cane sometimes, so seeing myself in her I think will be really special. Yeah, so yeah. I talked a lot during this episode, and I know that I missed some things, some dialogue and stuff like that. I will be watching this episode another time with my parents, and I will also, of course, be watching this episode as I edit this. So I will catch everything that I missed, but I was just so excited that I kept having things to say, and then I kept getting distracted by Shirley and crying because I'm just so thankful that that is happening, like, finally. So yeah, anyway, welcome, Ncuti, to Doctor Who. I am super stoked to see the Christmas special. I'm looking forward to seeing what I think about Ncuti's Doctor. I don't know if I will do reactions to every episode of his. I don't know. I probably will do a reaction to the Christmas special, but I'm still not sure yet. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do reactions to his seasons or not. I think I'll just kind of watch a bit of it and we'll see how it goes. Just saying, no guarantee that I'll be reacting to them, but I definitely will be watching them, and I'm looking forward to seeing what his Doctor is like and what Millie Gibson is like as Ruby Sunday. It is weird that there's another Doctor walking around, that David Tennant's still walking around somewhere and hanging out with the nobles. the temple nobles. The toy maker was really great, but I think you saw that in my reaction. I don't think I have any more to say. I think I've talked enough. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for watching to the end if you did, and thank you for not being upset with me for having opinions that differ from you if I do. Please leave a nice comment. If you enjoyed this reaction at all, leave a thumbs up. That means so much to me. But yeah, leave a nice comment. If there's something specific that you really enjoyed watching this reaction, say something nice in the comment section, because I do get hate comments, and I know that's common on the internet. It happens to everybody, but it really is painful. And as much as I'm trying to not let those things affect me, some of them do, some of them don't, some of them do. Drown out the mean comments with some nice ones if you would like to. Also, definitely consider subscribing to the channel, turning on the bell, consider joining the channel. I have a link to do that in the description down below, and if you do that, you'll have access to full-length reactions whenever I post them. I think that's all I have to say. I will see you guys next time.